All right, this is 3 files in the matter of People versus Thomas R. Burgess. He's charged in file 231272 with driving suspended second offense. That's alleged to have occurred on July 9th. That's a county case. In file 231617, he's charged with driving suspended first offense. And that occurred allegedly on August 17th. Then on July 9th, he was also charged with failing to stop after a collision. So the prosecutor is going to dismiss the driving suspended second. No, they're going to plead to the driving suspended second from July 9th. The driving suspended in 1617 is dismissed from August 17th, and the fail to stop after a collision. Oh, he's also pleading to that, failing to stop after a collision. So the August 17th case is dismissed, and you're going to plead to driving suspended as a second offense and failing to stop after a collision. Is that correct? All right. Is that your understanding, Mr. Gibson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let me take a minute here.
You understand.
Mr. Burgess, I think you were sitting in here earlier when I went through the advice of rights. Do you understand you're giving those rights up also?
I apologize. I was asked, I was just conferring.
Do you understand you're giving up the right to have a trial and all those other rights that I discussed? All right, so we're going to dismiss. Two, 3, 1, 6, 7. Gonna plead to DWLS second. Fail to stop at accident. Driving suspended second is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Failing to stop at the scene of an accident is a civil infraction, as a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. All right, were you driving a car on July 9th?
Yes, it was.
Where were you going?
I was going to the gas station.
Which gas station?
Middleton.
Now, for a guy who lives in Vicksburg, you should get a lot of tickets in St. Joe County going back 30 years. You still live in Vicksburg?
But yeah, right on the county line.
And was your license suspended?
Yes.
What was the accident part?
Short for a deer,
And what'd you hit?
the ditch.
All right, and then you just kept going?
No, I started walking because the car wasn't gonna move anymore.
All
Truck
right.
was movable.
What kind of car was it?
Chevy Blazer,
Whose car was it?
one that I had for the farm.
All right.
I sent the title off and give it to the impound lot.
Okay. How'd you get here today?
My mother,
Very good. And you like that one so much, you got another ticket on August 8th. Your driver's license has been suspended since Judge Welty was still here, 1990s. You failed to appear a couple times. And then you showed up. I called you and woke you up, and then you still didn't show up, but you showed up on the wrong day. But you did come in, so I recalled the warrant, pled not guilty, got a lawyer to help you. So that's good. Mr. Gibson, would you like to tell me anything?
I would ask the court to sentence the defendant to fines and costs. I believe there's a presumption, fines and costs, or a presumption of no jail. But as an alternative sanction, I would ask the court to consider probation or community service. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Burgess, anything you want to tell me?
I really can't think of anything. I just, transportation has been hard. I just gotta get around, but I gotta stop driving.
Yes, it's hard. Like I said, your first one that I saw was 1992. I was still in the prosecutor's office.
Yeah,
And I believe you've been suspended ever since.
I had restricted for a while from Secretary of State when Jerry Hopkins was the appellate judge.
Okay.
So, you know,
Oh, yeah, he was very hard to get your
Yeah.
Judge Hopkins. Well, he was an administrative judge. They got one in 2019. 2018.
so I was diagnosed with cancer.
1996 and 2 in July and August. And I gotta beat you up here on the fines. $257,620. Fine, and there is 0. In the driving suspended. Second. The $75 crime victims' rights fee, $50 state minimum fee, and a $150 attorney fee, $275. I'm ordering 3 days jail credit 0, leaving 3 days to serve, concurrent with the 3 days for failing to stop at a collision. You are taking this very seriously. So you can have the weekend to think about the fact that you can't keep driving around with no license. having an accident, leaving the scene. The vehicle's probably also uninsured.
It was insured.
All right, well, that's good. Anyway, you're going to jail for 3 days. You've been driving with a suspended license since 1992, 18, 19, 2, and 2023. So you can go to the court officer. We'll tell your mother she can pick you up.
And go to the doctor Friday.
What?
I have a doctor's appointment Friday.
All right, you'll be out on Monday. You're good to go.
I have another doctor appointment on Monday too also.
All right, well, you'll be out early in the morning.
Monday morning.
Going out?
The officer winner.
Who is Mr. Cap's lawyer? Melissa.